Hello and welcome everyone to another episode of the Climate Podcast. Today we have on two very, very special guests. We have Zayim and Malik. Woo!
Yo,
Welcome to the podcast.
Welcome.
Appreciate it.
Introduce yourselves.
Malik, you
Zayim
wanna go
can go
first?
first.
No, you go first, bro.
all right. My name is Malik.
Big Mal.
I'm
Big Mal.
co-host Jameed's brother,
Malik.
and
Malikwa.
yep. And
Malachi.
oh
The
yeah,
man of
I
many
also-
nicknames.
Yeah, I got a bunch of nicknames, and I got a D Rose jersey on. So yeah.
Oh,
Rose.
snap.
What
That
that?
young D.
Oh, yeah, also I just got a fresh cut, so
Okay.
Woo!
Keep the
Sheesh.
faith.
Looking fresh, boy.
All right, Zayim.
My name's Zaeem. I've been friends with Jamil and Ibrahim for like a while now.
Sir.
I've known them from school at CBSA since like Jamil sixth grade.
Yeah. Yeah.
You were in
Tell
sixth
them
grade,
about
right?
how we met.
Wait, so apparently there's a story behind how you guys met. I want to hear this.
Yeah, so my mom and Jamil's mom are both staff members at CBSA. So every year, like I would come a little early,
Shout out
just
Miss
to chill.
Akram.
Yeah, just to chill at the school and like hoop and stuff before the school year starts, right? So like a few weeks earlier they used to come. And this was Jamil's first year at CPSA. So I remember being at the gym and Jamil and Malik were playing basketball. And I was like, who are these guys? Because like I've been at school for a while, so like it's weird when like new people are there.
Especially
Yeah.
like white people.
Yeah.
Facts.
So then I challenged them to like a 1-on-2 basketball. I remember I got killed by Jamil and his brother. Remember that?
Well, Malik didn't really count. I don't even know if I passed him Malik. Malik was like,
Yeah, I don't.
He was in-
I
he was in
do not
first
remember
grade.
that 1v2. That
I think just
2v1.
wanted to shoot, bro.
yeah, dude. I remember it was right before the school year started. The teachers would all set up, and for some reason, my mom wanted to bring me to the school. So I was playing ball in the gym, and this little kid walks up. I'm in 7th grade. This little kid walks up to me, and I'm not saying this to hate. I thought you were like maybe in like
You're a bird.
fourth grade.
Wow.
And he walks up to me. He walks up to me. He goes, "Yo, you want to play one-on-one?" I'm like, the nerve on this guy.
He's like,
Ask
this
me if we
little
wanna play.
motherfucker.
This man.
So we played, and yeah, the rest is history. Anyway,
Talk about your jersey real quick. Sorry, Jamil. Talk about your jersey, Zayn.
yeah,
What kind of jersey you got
Oh.
on, bro?
The LaMelo.
Hey,
The
that's
retro
true.
I'm not really a
LaMelo ball.
LaMelo. I mean, I don't hate LaMelo, but I mean, I'm not like a big fan either. I just have it because
It's a clean jersey.
it's a clean, exactly.
Yeah.
I'll do the plug for you, Zaim. Zaim has a jersey selling business. Go help
Facts.
my man out. I'll
Facts.
plug,
Appreciate
what,
it.
I can plug in any social medias you want me to after in the description below. They can add you on
Appreciate
whatever. Go purchase his jersey. He sells unofficial NBA jerseys, but they're really nice quality. I would definitely suggest them. They're really good price. Definitely cop it from him.
Yo.
Man,
Appreciate
let's
it.
talk about your jersey and your background on the quicks.
Yeah, I mean, this is the only jersey I have on campus. Of course, I'm wearing Io, Kobe in the background. Io just had a triple-double today against Minnesota.
Yes, sir.
I mean,
Yeah.
triple-double in the NCAA is ridiculous. Okay, this man's going to be top 15 next year.
Yeah, can I just say something? Also, he has 50% of Illinois triple doubles in their history. So
U of
That's
I has
insane.
4 triple-doubles in their history. He
He
has
has
2
two
of
in,
them,
like,
and they were
2 weeks.
both this year.
And Illini, they've been producing a lot of NBA players, a lot of good players. So it's a
Anyway,
pretty tough
Evan
thing.
Turner,
But real quick, speaking of Zayn being the jersey plug,
Jokic.
Oh, you can see
Denver,
it.
Jokic. Oh, you can't see it, but it's clean. The City Edition jersey. Shout out to Zayn.
for sure, for sure.
So, yeah. And then I got
All
the
right.
tacos.
Let's jump into some of our topics today. Okay, question for you guys is, where did your what is the craziest smack talk story that you guys have heard? We'll start with Malik, and if you haven't heard any, you can switch to
All right.
maybe a best player you've ever played against.
So I haven't had any crazy SmackDown stories, but the best player I've ever played against, I was in 4th grade. It was my first year on the CPSA basketball team. What was the first year I was even eligible to make it? This guy from Universal was probably like 7 foot. No, he's probably like 6'1". Do you mean that's what I'm talking about?
This
This guy's
man's
like
at 7
6'1",
foot.
right? Hold on. I'm in 4th grade. He's in 6th at the time, so he's 2 years ahead of me. This guy's
A 6'1" sixth grader.
Yes. No, no joke. He was. I used to play like power forward most of the time, but for some reason I played center for like a couple
Big
minutes
man.
against him. This man murdered me. You couldn't guard him. He's probably almost a whole foot taller than me, 150 pounds more than me, and I can't do anything. He's just boxing me. Like this man, he got every rebound over me. He was just posting me up, bro. It was bad.
You look like Wendell Carter Jr. out there.
Yep.
Guarding Joel
Bro.
Embiid.
Bro, that's literally I was Wendell Carter. He was Embiid last night.
Oh my god.
Last night, bro, it was crazy. And all my middle school CPSA Thunder now players know who I'm talking about. His name was Adam, I think. So, yeah.
Oh my god.
Hey, but to be fair, bro, Malik's a stretch 4. Dude has the wettest shot. He's the wettest shot.
I'm a stretch
Malik's
four.
a stretch 4. Dude, Malik hit a growth spurt. This man's like 6 feet tall in 8th grade. I told Malik, if you don't make the NBA, like I'm disowning you. I'm acting like I don't owe you. That's it, bro. You got 4 years to shape up. All right.
Thanks.
All right, Zayim. Any smack talk stories? Any favorite player stories?
Dude, there's so many smack talk stories. Mainly happening against our rivals, IFS.
Okay.
I remember these guys were down 40 talking crap, but we're not gonna get into that.
Wait, was that last year?
Yeah, that was this
my
year.
god,
Last year.
that was where the court was slippery, right?
You don't want to share any of the
It was
juicy
the
details.
playoff game,
okay.
so it was a few weeks after that. But I remember we were up 40, and like the point guard Imad, he's just hitting 3 after 3 after 3, and they're talking crap to him. And it's like, dude, what? But we're not gonna get into that.
Damn. Any IFS guys listening to this, y'all are some haters.
No, dude,
Talking
they're cool.
smack
They're
down
cool.
40.
They're cool.
They tried to sell us out of a win last year, bro. They said the court was slippery.
Hey, listen,
Bro, there was like 2 minutes left in the game.
Sellouts.
people from IFS are listeners too. Okay, they can all contribute to being a podcast listener. We don't want to lose listenership. Okay. Now, next question: who's your favorite player and why?
All right, I guess I'll start.
You go. Yeah.
I'd say start like in the whole NBA or just in the Bulls.
When I say favorite player, the name that comes in your head.
Who is your favorite player? Does that
Currently it's Jimmy Butler, and here's why. I can't really say D Rose because I wasn't even old enough to even watch like prime 2011 D Rose. I was like 4 years old at the time. But when I just started watching basketball, Jimmy Butler was the best player on the Bulls. And like this man, he won Most Improved Player. He single-handedly like carried my childhood. I guess you could say. This man was a dog, bro. Bro, when he left, when we traded him for Markkinen, who's been good, but this man just is always injured somehow. So I see Jimmy Butler right now. A close second is Zach LaVine.
Did you watch that one time that he dropped like 40 and a half against the Raptors?
Yeah, it was like the second half, wasn't it?
Yeah.
He
Who, Jimmy Buckets?
Yeah.
He was like 100%.
Dang.
Yeah, dude. It's probably one of the most iconic games ever for the Bulls.
What about you, Zayim? Who is your favorite player and why?
Of course. He's like just not only just being from Chicago, but like because like I usually used to play like the guard position like my whole life.
Yeah.
In junior high, elementary, high school, and then seeing like what he did like as a 22-year-old, being the youngest MVP ever, carrying Keith Bogans to the number 1 today. It was pretty dope, but definitely D Rose. And I mean, like all the injuries and to still come back and like be like a really solid player still, it's just I feel like there are not many people that can like do that.
It's one thing. I think it was our last guest, right? No, 2 guests ago. My cousin Dolphin was on here, and I don't know if this was on the podcast or if this was off camera, but he was saying how he has so much respect for D Rose because the amount of injuries he's gone through, the amount of adversity he's gone through, he's still hooping, and he's like, I think he did mention this on podcast. He was saying that he averaged like 18 on the Knicks as like a third option. So that alone is like, yo, you have to applaud that man. He's still hooping.
Last year on the Pistons, he probably had 20 something points a game.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
one
It
of the
was
best
close to
years of
his
his
MVP
career. actually.
numbers.
Yeah.
Okay, well, this leads us into our next question. This is now we're going on to everyone. What is your favorite Bulls moment?
Who wants to start?
Go ahead,
can-
Matic.
All right, I'll start. I think Jimmy
Go
knows
ahead,
this
go
too.
We have the same one.
We're going back to 2015,
Yeah,
round 2. It's the Bulls versus the Cavs. I think it's about game 3.
It's
Yeah, I
game-
think game 3 or 4.
Ooh.
Oh my God! All right, you guys already know the play. Dunleavy has the ball. Dunleavy looking, finds Rose. Rose trying to get open. Bang! It's over. The Bulls win at the buzzer. And then Jimmy picks me up. Bro, I'm not even joking. Jimmy picks me up. I thought I was gonna die. This man picks me up and cradles me like a baby. It was the best moment ever. Oh yeah, and then on a side note, I think the next game LeBron hit a corner 3, a buzzer beater to the next game. So.
I think
Yeah,
not
but
only
we don't
not
talk
only
about
should
that
they
one,
given
though.
him a
Yeah, we don't need to talk about that one. We
Yeah,
can
it
just
even happened,
no,
dude.
let's just
they
leave
should
that
have
out.
given him a technical for calling too many timeouts because I don't think they had one, and I think there was also a 5-second call on the, and they should have missed. They missed on the
Dude,
inbound as
we
well.
would've won that series.
Yeah, we're going with LeBron.
Yeah, we would have won that series too.
Even
right,
though I
Zay.
would have, we would have been up what 3-1, and then I mean LeBron
Yeah, we
was
would've been up
coming
3-1.
back down 3-1.
Yeah.
I mean even though he did it, but not against us.
Yeah, no, he wouldn't have done it against us.
Man, it pains me just to like think about that series, man. Because dude, like everyone was counting us out that year, but I mean like D-Rose just carried
we were
us
the 3
into
seed.
game 4.
Derrick Rose turned on in the playoffs.
Dude, he did, man. Yeah, that was definitely my favorite moment as well as a Bulls fan. But since you guys already mentioned that, my second favorite one is I think it was 2014, against the Nets. Do you remember that series?
Ooh, yes.
think
The
was-
D
was the
Will, Kevin Garnett, Brooke Lopez Nets, right?
Yeah, were the Bulls the 8 seed that year? I think. When Noah won Defensive Player of the Year, and that was 2013. Yep. So my second favorite moment was when Joakim Noah and Nate Robinson, we were down 14 points in game 4, I think, or game 5, with like 3 minutes left, and this dude just goes Kobe on everyone, and like we won in like triple overtime or something. Dude, that was probably my favorite because he would not miss, and like having Joakim there, and I just miss that a lot because like.
Yo,
You don't really have anyone like Joakim anymore on the Bulls.
people sleep on Joakim Noah, man. People forget that man was top 10 MVP candidate.
Wasn't he? He was number 2, I think.
He was number 2 or 3. Yeah, he was 4. I know.
Four.
Yeah, he was 4. And I think he was like behind like insane players, like insane talent, like
like LeBron. I think
I think LeBron. It was LeBron, Blake Griffin, and then
and probably like KD or something.
and I think
probably
KD.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
The man was a dog.
Yeah.
And dude, he didn't even have his like he didn't even have D Rose with him.
Yeah.
Like D Rose was injured that year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And for
next
him to
man up
carry
mentality, man.
LeBron- and people say like, I mean, of course, Jokic is probably the best passing big man ever,
Oh
or one
yeah.
of the best.
Easily.
I mean, but dude, Joakim was pretty good too. Like,
Yeah.
I think he was close to like a quadruple double or something that year.
Yeah.
Like he would be he was a really good passing big man.
Yeah, he was.
For my favorite moment, since we met, well, this is my second favorite, I guess. This was the NBA lockout. The first game of the season was on Christmas, I believe. It was like near Christmas. And it was the Bulls versus the Lakers.
Oh,
I think that was
yes.
Derrick Rose's MVP season. It was Bulls versus Lakers. Derrick Rose comes out, hits a floater.
The floater,
It was a contested floater, might have been over Pau Gasol.
Yep.
And he just drains it. And I'm like, dude, this guy is special. They literally started MVP talks that first day. It was crazy.
National television
Yep.
against the Lakers on Kobe and the Lakers. That was crazy,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah, that's how they
They
knew we were
came back
good.
that game too. They were down a lot that
Yeah.
game when they came back all the way.
One of my favorite Bulls moments, aside from all those crazy memories, is just seeing Derrick Rose win MVP, right? But I remember specifically watching, this was his rookie season, and we were in the playoffs. And like we weren't that good of a team, but we made the playoffs. And I remember D Rose it was some sort of stat where it was like most amount of points by a rookie in the playoff debut in the playoffs since like MJ or something. It was some crazy stat. I remember Magic Johnson was like one of the halftime commentators, and he said, "The Bulls are back. D Rose is good. Watch out for him in the next couple of years." And I remember sitting with my uncle at my grandma's house, and we were like looking at like each other. And we're like, "Yo, D Rose is special." Like we were watching that game. And I remember that.
Yep.
That was one of my favorite
Especially if
moments.
Magic Johnson says that.
Yeah, that was
Probably
one
the
of my
best
favorite
point guard of all
moments.
time. That's
Yeah.
crazy props.
I think he had like 36 that game.
Yeah, exactly. It was some
And dude,
crazy.
You know
Yeah.
what's crazy about that? It's like weren't the Celtics like defending champions too?
Yes.
And
Yes.
he went into TD Garden,
Yep.
dropped 36 on Rondo, Paul Pierce, KG,
The big
Oh,
three.
all these guys.
that time. Yeah.
And he wasn't even
That was his
scared. Like you could see
That
in
team
his
was
eyes.
stacked too.
He was ready for the moment.
Yeah, for real.
Yep.
Okay.
So speaking of D Rose, let's go into the next thing. Matic, you mentioned earlier that you weren't you were kind of young watching D Rose, but
Yep.
I'm assuming that you remember watching him. What was it like watching Derrick Rose play?
Yeah, well, of course I remember watching him. I would say past 2014, especially 2015 in that series. He's just like he was just different. He was just faster than everyone. He was just better than everyone. Like it's just as simple as that.
Even on broken knees, he was quicker than everyone.
Like ACLs, knees, like ankles. This man is just he was running on crutches basically, and he was just a beast. Like his career could have ended probably in his like within 5 years because of all his injuries, but he just kept on fighting and fighting. And this man's a beast. And even till this day, this man got traded to the Knicks, went to Detroit, yes, Detroit, then goes back to New York and accepts the role as a good veteran role model.
Yeah.
Like going from a player that has the ball at all times and is a star to like a role player and like a veteran is probably hard to do. So that's why I respect about him the most, to be honest.
He's only like 31.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's still got some years.
It's a whole different discussion. I want to kind of touch on real quick though before we go into our D Rose like moments and whatnot. But the role of the veteran has been lost in the NBA, and also like it's crazy how Steph Curry now is considered a veteran on that team. Like he's the oldest player on that Warriors team. I just want to throw that out there.
Yeah.
We can have a whole
Yeah,
different
definitely.
discussion on that one, but yeah.
Yep.
Except the Nets. I think the Nets signed
Von Shumpert.
Iman Shumpert, and I mean he's not gonna do anything like with the ball. Like he's just a good veteran role model for the locker
3&D.
room. So
Yeah.
I
Like,
like
dude,
that.
even if you look at the Bulls, like you probably would think like look Thaddeus Young. He's like, I mean, he's not a star or anything. You probably won't think that he makes a difference.
Yeah,
But like, I guarantee you, if we didn't have Thaddeus Young, we wouldn't have like 5 of our wins at
Yeah.
least.
bro, he's been
Facts.
balling
Guaranteed.
too. Like that's the thing.
Facts.
He's a good role
Facts.
model. He's a veteran, and he's been balling too off the bench, bro. He's a contender for 6 man of the year. I'm not joking.
Yeah.
6 man of the year
Definitely.
contender.
Facts.
All right, Zaim. What about you? What was it like watching Derrick Rose?
Dude, like growing up, man, that was my favorite player. Like, and he still is. It's just like it's not only basketball. Like LeBron said after he dropped that 50-point game, it's like you don't even have to watch sports to like appreciate and like take something out of D Rose's career, because like this guy had everything, and then within like a couple seasons, he was like at such a low point, and then he just like I mean he just stuck with it. Most people would have just retired, but I mean he stuck with it, and like I mean I just hope he gets traded to a contender by the
Yes,
trade
Yeah.
deadline. Man, I'm not trying to see him on the Knicks.
No
Even
one's
though
trying to
it's
see him on
cool,
the
like
Knicks.
look, he has like veteran like role player type of like like Malik said, but like I'm trying to see him win a championship. I don't want to see him on the Knicks.
Yeah, for real.
But yeah, he meant everything.
I'd say for me, Derrick Rose was the player where like I realized that I shouldn't make attachments to anybody in sports anymore. Like he was that player because, and I'm not just in basketball, all of sports. And I'll explain what I mean. I was so obsessed with Derrick Rose. I was so in love with him. I felt like he was a part of my family, right? And when he got injured, I cried. And then when we lost that series against the 76ers, I cried. And then when he got traded in 2015 or 2016, I was in Yorktown Mall and I was screaming in the middle of the mall. I was running around. I was walking up to people and telling them, and I went nuts. I couldn't believe it. And after that, I'm like, listen, I can't be attached to players like that anymore. Like it's literally not healthy. It physically pains me. It emotionally pains me. From then on, I stopped with all sports. I created this huge disconnection between me and whatever I watched on TV because I just couldn't do it anymore. So yeah, watching Derrick Rose was like magic. And then when he left, it literally broke my heart.
Aside from all that, just watching his athleticism, watching, like his ability to finish was insane. Just the level of excitement it was. One thing that I do want to mention is, so very rarely do you see an MVP, a superstar liked by the entire league. Like you always have that one team that's just like, oh, I hate this guy because he always killed my team. Like Derrick Rose was killing everyone. He was killing everyone's favorite point guard. But like you never find a D Rose hater. You've never found someone
Well,
that's gonna be like, oh, D Rose is trash.
that honestly, I'm gonna be 100% honest. That's because we never beat LeBron.
No, but my point is like I'm trying to
Much.
get at is like he's such a humble and he's such a nice guy. All he does is hoop and then go back and work and go and hoop, right? He doesn't come with all the extra baggage.
Yeah,
Dude,
that's
he's
true.
definitely one of the most respected players in the NBA. Like,
Oh yeah,
no one hates
easily.
him. No
Yeah.
one hates him.
I definitely
Yeah.
think he would have gotten more haters or any hater.
Oh, if he
would've
beat
gotten
LeBron, you're
haters if he
saying?
beat
Oh yeah,
LeBron,
easily. He would have gotten.
Okay.
Like
I
the
see what you're
LeBron
saying.
fan base is definitely like the most annoying in the NBA. So
Yeah.
anyone
LeBron
who,
fans, LeBron sexuals, you know.
dude, anyone who beats LeBron is gonna get hate,
Bro, I
man.
could call out so many people right now, but I don't want to.
No, save it, man. Save it.
Chill,
Watch
bruh.
them end their whole career.
So we all know the famous moment that I just told you about that I cried when he injured his ACL. Should Thibodeau have benched him, and is he to blame?
All right, I want to start this one. So I believe there was less than 2 minutes left in the game.
Yeah, we were up. Yeah,
We were up by like probably a little more than
15,
10.
I think.
15. But you got to think about it. It's the playoffs. Any other coach, even if they're up by 15, if there's still 2 minutes left and it's a playoff game, I guess if it was a regular season game, you got to sit them. But this is the playoffs. It's all or nothing. I'm going to play my stars till I know it's guaranteed. It's a guaranteed win. So I don't like, obviously looking back, he's going to regret it. But in that time, like at the moment, I think it was a good decision.
Interesting.
This one's tough because like at the time, of course, like the past like couple years or since it happened, like I've been saying the same thing. It's like you can't, I don't know how to explain it, but like when you're up 12 in a playoff game, or at the time, like of course you wanted to blame Thibodeau because like we didn't know who else to blame, and
Yeah.
then easy scapegoat. But now that I think about it, it's like yeah, he was up 12 with like a minute. And if you look closely, I think Thad Young, and like a lot of the starters of the 76ers were still in the game, right? Were they?
I think
Yeah.
they were.
I mean, I would assume because
Yeah.
like
So
Yeah,
I
they
mean, if
were.
they were,
Yeah.
I don't see why Tibbs would have taken out D Rose. I mean, it makes sense why he kept him in the game, but at the same
Yeah.
time, I mean, it kind of like you think about it, it's like, dude, if he wasn't in the game, like imagine like where he would be right now.
Yeah.
Probably like one of the best, if not the best point guard of all time.
Yeah.
You never know. So, and that's what sucks. Like you can't even tell anymore.
Yeah. That is true. Okay. If he never got injured, do you think we would have beat the Heat?
Dang. Oh,
Tough ones, I
Now you
know.
can
These are a
start.
lot of big like what ifs.
now you can start this one. I've been
dude,
starting.
I think we would have probably not that year. But I feel like down like couple years down the line, we definitely would have beaten them. You know why? Because like this happened when 2012, 2014, Melo was a free agent. And if D Rose was not injured, I feel like Melo definitely would have signed with the Bulls. I just feel like he would have. And not only Melo, like there were definitely other free agents that we could have gotten that would have wanted to play with D Rose. Like like there were so many available. But I mean, who would have want to came to the Chicago Bulls if D Rose was not healthy? Like they would have just wasted their career, you know. But I mean, if D Rose was healthy, I feel like we would have had a lot of free agents that would want to come to the Bulls, a lot of star players, and that would have, and I feel like we would have beaten the Heat
Yeah.
probably.
The thing is, like the front office is usually to blame for the reason we didn't get players.
Thank you.
But the thing is, even when you look back at when LeBron and Dwayne Wade wanted to come, Derrick Rose wasn't a star; he was a rookie. So they didn't really have much to go off of besides, are we going to go into a good organization? Had we had a star D Rose on the team, that's a
Would've
lot
changed.
easier to influence people to come, even if we have a bad front office. But yeah, I don't know. What do you think, Ibrahim?
I think we would have beat the Heatles. Maybe not that year, like Zaim saying, but eventually we would have beat that Heatles team, even with the team that we had at the time. So all I'm saying is, had we developed the team, had we all stayed healthy, eventually we would have beat that team, and I think ultimately we would have won that championship because the Heat beat the Mavericks, right, and then the Mavericks ended up beating them. No, sorry, the Heat beat the Thunder. My bad.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about the year that the Mavericks won,
Yeah,
where it was the Heat and the
2011.
Mavericks. That's the year I'm talking about. I think they would have ended up beating the Mavericks in the Game 7 series.
Oh yeah, I think
Oh,
so.
you think
too.
the Bulls
I think so
would've?
too. But at the same time, man, like I keep going back and remembering how Dirk Nowitzki played against the Heat, and he was just
Well, the thing is, that
was
team was stacked,
unstoppable.
but our bench was better. We had the best bench in the league.
Yeah. But I'm trying to think though, like who is gonna be able to guard? We didn't have a 7-footer that can play defense like that.
To be honest, we would have put
Taj,
either probably
Gibson?
Taj Gibson, or we would have moved Luol lower because I know he played like 3 and D, but Luol would have been
Yeah.
really hard to guard.
Yeah.
Like the only 7-footer I remember on that team we had was my boy Omer Ashik.
Nazir
Yeah, I was
Muhammad,
just gonna say Omar Sheik.
Nazi Muhammad, bro.
Yeah, no,
bro, the only
Bro,
man
Nazi though.
in NBA history to throw hands with LeBron.
Oh,
That forget that's my favorite Bulls moment in
Yeah,
history.
that's respect.
The man who
Actually,
threw
yeah,
hands
when he
with
shoved him,
LeBron.
yeah.
Respect.
Anyone
biggest snack-
listening right now, go look up the video of Nazir Muhammad pushing LeBron on the floor. It was the best moment ever.
Do you remember? This reminds me. Do you remember the video of Mike Dunleavy getting murked in the stands by Giannis as a
Bro.
rookie? Do you remember that?
Bro, Jamil
You know
is
who
so
that
mad at
was,
the
right?
story. Jamil hates the story.
You know who that
Jamil
was?
gets triggered every time he
Yeah, that was
brings it up.
Giannis.
Yeah, Giannis destroyed him.
Yeah.
Dude, and he hit the
Dunle-
shot too.
Yeah, he made the shot. He got murked, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Did you guys see that a couple of days ago? Like something similar happened.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw
Dude,
that.
that
Yeah,
reminded
yeah,
me of Giannis.
yeah.
We were up like 40 in that game. I
Yeah.
don't even remember. Like we killed them that game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we
Like
killed him
50
that series. I remember listening to that series because I was listening on the radio for some because my mom kept wanting to go to the mall during
Yeah,
the
I
playoff
swear to
game.
God, don't
I
even
was
start.
so like, you don't have to go to Claire's and get jewelry during the playoff game, okay? So I would
Really
sit in the
exposing your
car and
mom on
listen to
here
the radio. What?
So you're really exposing your mom today.
You know what? I'm still mad to this day. She made me listen to it on the radio, okay?
Bro.
Is that the
imagine.
slander of today's podcast?
My mom? No.
No, the mall and Claire's, not your mom.
Oh yeah, the mall was my slander. Anyway, I had to listen to it on the radio, and this random no-name guy on the Bucks named Giannis Antetokounmpo kept shooting the ball and missing, and I'm like, bro, like stop shooting, like you suck, like I don't get it. Why do you keep shooting the ball? And that honestly, he's probably the reason they lost that series because of how much he shot the ball and missed. He severely hurt them the whole series.
But also, can I add something to this topic? So you guys probably know the Kobe story about how he was gonna join the Bulls, but when he realized Shaq was leaving LA, he wanted to stay. So just imagine if we had Kobe and D Rose on the same team as well.
Dude.
That would have been crazy.
That would have been crazy.
You're saying
Oh,
Kobe in
and that would've-
2007?
Yeah, because not 2007, but
They
I
didn't
think he
have
probably would have
D-Rose then.
stayed till 2011.
No, I
Though.
think
The
you're talking
thing
about
is-
2010. Or after he won the championship.
But don't you think he would have stayed at least 4 years?
No. Kobe was gonna come in 2007. He was looking for real estate
Yeah.
and everything. But the thing is, the Bulls had a 1% chance of getting the number 1 pick. If Kobe was on our team, we wouldn't even have drafted Derrick Rose.
That's true.
You
We
know
would have
what?
drafted someone else.
That is a good point.
Which also makes me think it was rigged too. A 1% chance to get the number 1 pick. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
I think it was less than that too. I think it was like point something or something.
We were like the lowest in the lottery.
At least we didn't
Yeah.
draft Michael Beasley.
For real.
Back to your point about the or your question about the biggest smack talk moment or the best smack talk moment. Dude, you just reminded me of the entire Heat Bull series.
Oh my
Like throughout
god.
the years, dude. The flagrant fouls, the technicals, the Noah versus LeBron rivalry.
Yeah.
Dude,
those were
Noah,
definitely
when you would go,
Yeah. Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
dude. Remember when Todd
Yeah.
Gibson put D Wade on a poster multiple
Oh.
times?
bro, I remember just
Bro.
looking at his shoulders cave inwards as he was
Yes.
yamming it. Oh my god.
Dude, Todd Gibson was a yam monster, bro.
He had won Sixth Man of the Year, did he not?
Yeah.
Wait, Taj
I
won
think so.
Sixth Man of the Year one?
Yeah.
think
Why
so.
do you think we had the best bench, Manic? Taj Gibson was
Really?
leading our bench.
Wow, I did not know that.
He didn't
Dude,
start. It was
Manic, our
Carlos
bench-
Boozer
we're-
used to start.
Jimmy, let's just skip and just get in since we're talking about this already. The bench. Like,
Okay.
please, like, tell Medic how good our bench was, bro.
All right, Manic. Let me just read some of our bench players, okay?
Yeah, I can see
CJ
it.
Watson, Kurt Thomas was our veteran. Brian Scalabrine.
The White Mamba, bro.
White Mamba. John Lucas III, the guy who LeBron fully jumped over, like
Oh,
cleared.
wait, that was him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
that was him.
Dude,
Bro,
I remember
he's
crying
a
after that
5'9"
Yo,
or
game.
something.
John Lucas III was a dog, okay?
Meg,
Dude,
it gets
Bro,
better.
I
We're
looked
not
at his
even-
PPG.
we're not even-
It was like 7 or something like that.
we
He's
had
pretty trash.
Kyle Korver
Oh yeah,
come off
that guy's
our
white.
bench
I know
because we
him.
had Keith
No,
Bogan
this
starting.
was probably the best Cal Korver after
Yeah.
Hawks Cal Korver.
Wait, is that the James Johnson?
I think so, yeah.
No
But
way.
He didn't play that much.
Wait, we had James Johnson on our
We
team.
had Rasul Butler. He was decent. Ronnie
Yeah.
Brewer was no. Ronnie Brewer used to start. It used to be him.
It
and
was
Keith
on and
Bogans
off.
back and forth.
Oh yeah, it was on and off.
Bogans. Keith
Yeah.
Bogans.
Usually it was Bogans though. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Ronnie Brewer was really good.
Omar Sheik.
Omar Sheik.
Omar
that-
Sheik was nice, bro.
And
And
then
you
the
forgot,
next,
bro.
Boozer.
CJ
No.
Watson.
Wait, you said CJ
I
Watson.
think he said
yeah,
that.
I said CJ
Oh.
Watson.
The first one.
Yeah, and then the next year
never
we had
mind.
Jimmy Butler to make it even better. He used to come off the bench, play for a few minutes, get a steal, and then he'd get subbed out again. I remember.
Dude, but Jimmy was used again as like the best like LeBron defender in the NBA.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
He was known as the best LeBron defender.
Yeah.
Bro, it's because
Oh,
Jimmy
yeah.
had no offense at the time. He was just straight defense. Like he just locked down people. So
And
I
you
guess
know
he
what-
was
Buzz
defensive.
cut Jimmy was a problem, dude.
Dude,
Buzz
but
cut
dude,
Jimmy.
he learned a lot from like Luol and Joakim and Taj and
Oh, I forgot we had Rip
Rip
Hamilton.
Hamilton.
too.
Oh, Rip Hamilton. Yep.
And you know what I want to compare this to though? Like, even though that bench was obviously better, look at our team now. Like, we have a team of
Very
almost
similar.
entirely role players, like decently solid role players. Like, we have Archie Diacono is really good at hustle. We have Sadaransky, Daniel Gafford,
Solid.
Thaddeus Young, Garrett Temple. Those two are
Bro,
really, really strong.
We have a top 5 defense, top 5 bench in the league. Probably top 30 to be honest. Our bench is stacked. The problem is we always
Thaddeus
have
Young,
Zach
Garrett
Levine.
Temple, Denzel Valentine can sometimes turn it on. Daniel Gafford, and Archie Diacono.
Bro, Valentine is the most streaky shooter I've ever seen.
Daniel Gafford's nice too, bro.
Gafford's been nice, bro. Like,
Dude, but he got put deeper into the depth chart. Like Luke Cornett plays more minutes than
yeah,
him.
bro. Look, no, I think no, isn't Gafford injured?
No, dude, he got benched because
Yeah, bro. Because when Gafford used to start because Carter was injured, Gafford was terrible, bro. He was just getting bullied
Yeah.
too down low.
I feel like he's
He
just
is-
good off the bench.
Problem is Gafford, he has no offensive game at all. Like he just has nothing on offense. He's just a good defender, block shots.
a
I'm
dunker.
starting him over Wendell though, if I'm being real.
Bro, like it's close, but like it's the opposite. Like they're complete opposite players. Like what? Like Gafford has is an amazing shot blocker. Wendell's like a 6'9" center. Like you can't do that. You can't be a 6'9" center.
What do you?
Dude, I'm kind of with I was with Ibrahim on that like a few weeks earlier because I hated Wendell so much.
Oh, every Bulls fan in the world did.
Yeah, but
still
I
do,
kind
to
of
be
wanted
honest.
Gafford over Wendell, but now I take that right back, dude.
Yeah.
Wendell's so much better.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
No,
Well-
bro. Gafford started probably like I say 4 to 5 games. He is Gerber
Yeah.
baby
The
delight,
thing is,
bro.
Wendell
Terrible.
just knows his role better than Gafford does. Gafford was caught off guard. He had foul issues. He had offensive issues.
Yeah.
His defense was
You're right.
he didn't have good defensive positioning.
Makes sense.
Yeah,
it
that
looked
was
like
that
he
was
was
his
just
chance
lost,
to really
like-
shine.
It looked
I
like he
feel
was
like
just
Billy
lost at the
Donovan's
bench.
offense is more centered around Wendell than it is for Gafford.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't create the offense for a bench player.
Yeah.
So I mean, that sort of that makes me ask, what if we just gave up, like almost, like, let's see, Wendell Carter and Thaddeus Young and a couple picks to try and get somebody good, like
Such as
anybody, a good
I
star,
do.
like, because all we have to do, Medic, all we have to do is make the playoffs. 8
Blake Griffin, Andre Drummond. I'm just naming off like bigs that we can use.
no, not Andre Drummond, please, bro. This man's contract is like so massive.
That's true.
Please do not get Andre Drummond.
Yeah, no, not him.
Dude, how do you guys think of Lonzo on the Bulls?
I don't get it. We have Kobe White.
I don't
would
know.
take
I think-
Kobe White over Lonzo. What about you?
Dude, Kobe, I feel like Kobe White is better than Lonzo, but I feel
think
like
he is
Lonzo's
too.
a better point guard and Kobe is a better shooting guard. Because if you look at the way Kobe plays, he's much better off the ball. He
Yeah.
can't really control the offense. Like, dude,
He's
He's so
too
inefficient.
out of control when he has the ball.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the problem. He's a shooting guard, but I think he's like, I don't know. Like he's more of a shooting guard, but doesn't he like play mostly point guard with us?
he's a starting point guard, but he shouldn't be.
Yeah.
I feel like we should get Lonzo and put Kobe at the 2 and Levine at the 3 because Levine played a lot of small forward in Minnesota
Mhm.
when Wiggins was injured. And then Patrick Williams at the 4, and then
Oh, I would love
Lowry
Williams.
at the 5, and then trade away Wendell for Lonzo. I don't know.
You're saying
Or
marketing
trade
at
away
the 5?
Wendell for a bag of chips.
I think marketing could run the 5. He did it a little bit.
Yeah, I think he should. We should have a stretch 5. If he could be decent at the
Yeah.
5, and then bring Card off the bench, and then he would be valuable. Put him against some other bench players.
Yeah.
Or
Who would you
yeah,
trade for
Wendell
Lonzo?
would be valuable against other
What's
bench
up?
players. Against like starting
so-
bigs. No.
I was reading the other day, allegedly, the top 3 assets in the NBA right now are Bradley Beal, the Warriors 2021 pick, and Thaddeus Young. Those are apparently the
Zach
biggest
LaVine.
3 trade pieces
Why
in the NBA
Thaddeus
right
Young?
now. What's up?
Why
Dude, that's
Thaddeus Young?
solid.
He's good. He's really good. He's a veteran. He's still got it. He's an easy trade piece. You put him in, and it makes the deal a lot more valuable.
Mr. No Look.
Bro,
Mr.
Mr.
Noah.
No, I give him that nickname. Bro, I'm about to trademark that nickname, bro. This man, okay, so if you guys don't know what that means, Thad Young, when he has the ball, this man's posting up, right? The hoop's over there. This man just like, boom. He doesn't even look. He looks as he
Wait, do it one more time. Do it one more time for the
He
camera.
like-
looks after he
so
shoots.
the hoop is to my right? He'll look. I'm shooting. Now he'll look. Usually, regular people they look, then they shoot. He'll literally be shooting, and then he'll look. Like it's just the most. And the thing is, it goes in though. Like that's the problem. You know, you've been playing too long, where you literally know where the basket is at all times.
Magic Johnson, bro. Magic Johnson.
Tragic
Magic
Bronson
Johnson,
alert.
Kareem.
Tragic Bronson alert.
Tragic Bronson alert. Tragic Bronson alert.
Oh my God.
I just can't wait for the day. I mean, I know I'm a Bulls fan. I shouldn't be saying it. I can't wait for the day when Thaddeus Young takes those like no look shots and gets his shit swatted into the stands. Because, like,
That'd be so funny, bro.
I don't know if he pump fakes. Like he just throws it and then he looks. He goes. I'm like, bro, like,
Yeah.
like
They look at the scouting report. So what
yeah,
does it
no
say?
one looks. At his
Doesn't
scouting
pump
report.
Yeah,
That's
bro.
why he's
No
so
one reads
valuable.
scouting report.
Nobody looks at his scouting report.
Yeah, clearly not. They should though.
Okay.
Okay. Anyways,
Anywho, I got off on too much of a tangent. Do you think that Rajon Rondo faked his injury again in that Celtics series?
Ooh.
Do you think he could have came back? I was hearing speculation that he could have played and he just decided not to.
I heard the same thing. What I heard was, and obviously this is speculation, there's no hardcore evidence. I heard he got injured during the playoffs. It was a legitimate injury, and he could have came back, but didn't. And honestly, my answer is, I'm happy he didn't. I'm happy he didn't waste his time playing with that Bulls team because he realized that they don't appreciate him and that they didn't really appreciate playoff Rondo, and that's a real thing.
We were gonna sweep the Celtics.
We could have beat that team.
Yes, we're the 8 seed too. by the way.
Rondo, playoff Rondo is a real thing, as we seen last year in the bubble. And the Bulls are just dumb, and we didn't appreciate that.
Yeah, okay. So my opinion on that is like, put yourself in Rondo's shoes. He's already won the chip. They're up 2 games, and even if he wasn't fully injured, and he could have been out, like he like, how do I say this? He wasn't injured like a lot. I don't know how to explain it. A lot, I guess you could say. Even if he had the slightest bit of being injured. First of all, you already have a chip. Why would you take the risk of getting injured again, or getting injured anyways? It's the first round. Like, you're the 8th seed. You're not gonna make the finals. Like, let's just be honest. Like, you might have swept the Celtics, but we're just gonna get destroyed by LeBron or something like that. Like, let's just be honest. Like, there's no point. He has a ring. He got the bag. Like, even if he had a possibility of getting injured, what's the point of risking it? So
Yeah.
This is my first time ever hearing that he faked his injury.
Not that he
I-
faked
I-
it.
Not that he
faked
But
it.
like,
The
yeah,
fa-
but like the rumor that he did.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't think he did. Like, any hooper would know that, dude. If you're up 2-0 in a series and it's mainly because of you, like, you're gonna just want to keep hooping. I feel like he wouldn't like just sit out. I don't know, but I mean, dude, like if he stayed in that series, we definitely would have swept him like easily because the first 2 games were in Boston and we took those 2, and the next 2 were at home, and then easily would have won those. But if you think about it, like, dude, if he didn't get injured or fake his injury, then the Bulls will not have Zach LaVine right now. The Bulls would not have a new front office right now. So
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it's a good thing that he did
Yeah,
get injured.
that's 100% true. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, we would have
Okay.
topped the 1 seed, but we wouldn't have been where we are.
Yeah, definitely.
Dallas thinks that Rondo gave up on them as well.
yeah. Okay. Yes. Speaking of,
But when he played for the Mavericks, they thought the same thing.
Yeah.
Yes. There was a clip of him in his last game of his contract. Last game, I think, of the regular season. This man came in the game, just didn't even try. Like, he was in the game doing nothing. Like, there's a video of that. You guys gotta search that up if you're
Dude, I'm
watching
pretty
this.
sure he had like an 8-second violation or something. Like,
Yeah, it was
walking-
crazy, bro. He just wasn't trying. Like, it was just
Yeah.
like he knew he was gonna leave, so he was like, you know what, I don't care.
And dude, there was a lot of. Did you guys like hear about that beef between Rondo and Wade and Butler, and how like in the middle of the season, remember he had that whole Instagram post and like how my veterans don't like
Yeah,
this and stuff. Remember that?
I
No, tell me
remember
what
that.
happened.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, I forgot about that.
Wait, what happened with the post?
I mean, I don't remember it that well, but I remember how there was. I feel like the Bulls were on. I think the Bulls were on like a losing streak or something, and D Wade, or was it Jimmy Butler, called out the Bulls like young players for not caring enough or something, and that pissed Rondo off apparently. And Rondo on Instagram, he's like, "My veterans would never call out the young guys. My veterans won't like." And the
He's-
picture was of Paul Pierce and KG and Ray Allen in them. on the
Yeah.
Celtics.
That's exactly what it is. It says, yeah, picture of the big 3, him with Kevin Garnett and Paul Pierce. It says, my vets would never go to the media. They would come to the team. My vets didn't pick and choose when they wanted to bring it. They brought it every time they stepped in the gym, whether it was practice or game. They didn't take days off. My vets didn't care about numbers. When we lost, they wouldn't blame us. They took responsibility and got in the gym. If we lost a game, you could hear a pin drop on the bus. Oh my God. He
That's
just went
crazy.
on and on and
Same
on.
year that Portis punched Nico in the face and broke his jaw.
Was that the same year?
I don't know.
Wait,
dude,
hold on. When
that
was
whole
this?
team
When was all this
broken.
beef? When
Portis was
what
out
year
for a
was
long time, and honestly, I was so happy he was out for that long.
Yeah,
Like,
Nico.
I hated Portis.
this? Oh,
Yeah, but
Portis.
imagine what Nico Mirotic said to him for Bobby Portis to
Dude,
snap.
He definitely says I'm a racist, bro.
He definitely
Yes,
said
it's
something
something
like
racist, dude.
stupid for Bobby Portis. His crazy ass to be like, "What'd you say?" And just
Wait, can Nico even
this man
speak
punched
English?
him one time and broke his face,
Wait,
bro.
can Nico even speak English, bro?
He punched him out of the league. I don't know if he didn't play with anyone else after that.
No, he played with the
Nico?
Pelicans after.
No, he
Oh,
did,
yeah,
but I
yeah.
think he's out of
But-
the league now.
Yeah, he's out of the league now.
went
He played with the Pelicans.
He went to he went to the Pelicans, then he went to Milwaukee. Bro, this man was a
Yeah.
dog,
Oh, yeah.
bro. Bro, he could have been an all-star. This man was a dog. He was a beast, and then he went to Europe and got the highest salary in European history or something like that.
Got the bag.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Got a
He-
bag too.
He was a beast. Okay. So let's talk about the All-Stars, right? So, well, first of all, do you guys think Zach LaVine should have been a starter over Kyrie.
Yes.
Well, I don't even think Kyrie should have been the starter. But
Oh, let me just pull up
as
this.
sad as it is to say, I'm not putting Levine as a starter.
What?
I'm
Who do
trying
you
to be
have then as a starter
I'm trying to
over
be as
Kyrie?
non-biased as possible. So should I say my starting lineup?
Well, yeah,
the
I
East?
put some options there too if you want to look at it. But
So no, actually, I actually had it ready. So my East, I'm starting. Guess who I'm starting? Starting Jalen Brown,
okay,
Bradley Beal, KD, Giannis, and Embiid. So I have the same starting five.
Okay.
Except I'm putting Jalen Brown instead
Kyrie.
of
well, Jalen Brown
Or
or
Kyrie.
Jason Tatum.
no. Jason Tatum has not been good this year. He's been out too. Jason Tatum probably wouldn't make the All-Star game, to be honest.
Okay. What about you, Zayn?
Interesting. Dude, the start. So I'm looking at the starting five right now. It's Kyrie, Beal, Durant, Giannis, and Embiid. I think I think that's a good team because Kyrie and what are the Nets, a third seed or something?
Yeah, I think so.
I mean that's Sixers. Who's their point guard? Ben Simmons. Yeah, you know.
They're the
never
2
mind.
seed.
No, Ben Simmons
Nets are
not
the
gonna make
2
it.
seed.
Oh, Nets
They're
are-
not gonna
yeah,
make it though.
I
They-
think Kyrie deserves it, but or actually no, or isn't James Harden doing better though?
I think so.
Man, James Harden's been good too, and it hasn't Kyrie's been out too.
Oh yeah, dude,
Kyrie's been
definitely.
out
I
a
feel
lot
like
of the
Harden
season,
dude,
man.
Harden's averaging 12 assists a game.
What's his PPG?
But you don't think Zach LaVine
What
is
did I
having a better
predict?
Eastern Conference season than both of them?
Yeah, but I mean, I'm the biggest or I'm one of the biggest Levine fan. But dude,
It's
the
just
Bulls are like the ninth seed right now.
it's just team success, to be honest.
Yeah, I
That's
feel
what
like
it
they
comes
put
down
in
to.
team success a lot.
And I know you could say team success like for Bradley Beal, but like when you're averaging like what 33 points a game on great efficiencies, like there's gotta be a mix of like team success and like personal success. So I know Bradley Beal's team literally sucks, but that's because he literally has no one on his team. Like everyone sucks. Like Westbrook has been like decent this year, but I feel like everywhere
Oh, he's
Westbrook
been
goes,
decent.
like it just doesn't lead to success. So I don't know.
Yeah, no
Hmm.
fan. I mean, he's a great player, but like, dude, I don't think he can win. I don't think you can win with him on the
Yeah,
team.
I'm kind of over with
Efficient.
Westbrook. I don't know. Like he just doesn't lead to success. I don't know if it's in the
The thing
locker
is,
room or
Westbrook has gotten older, so his old play style, his old ways of getting to the rim and dunking is not gonna work when you're not as explosive anymore.
He was
Yeah,
also
He
very-
never had a consistent jumper. So now that you're older, you can't bank on the fact that you're gonna get to the rim and dunk over these guys. There are point guards that are a lot quicker, a lot stronger than him. Well, maybe not a lot stronger, but a lot quicker and a lot more athletic than him.
He loses the ball a lot.
Yeah.
Dude,
A
yeah.
lot.
And if you look at D Rose, like after he lost his explosiveness, like his explosiveness, he started working on his shot and stuff because he had to adapt his game. I don't think Westbrook's doing that. He's just getting
Westbrook
worse. at
lost his
shooting.
shot and that was it. He was on a downfall.
that's what John Wall needs to do too right now. John Wall is obviously not as explosive because he's been out for literally like 5 years. It seems now it's like 2 years, but like
It's different for John Wall because he's always been a pass first point guard.
Mhm.
He's
yeah, but
always been a better facilitator.
yeah, but also at the same time, this man goes to the rim. Like he used to always go to the rim, just like Westbrook did. So he kind of has to adapt and like be a better shooter and like stuff like that.
But yeah, dude, back to the All Stars. I feel like I don't know why Harden is not a starter over Kyrie. Because if you look at his stats, Harden's averaging 24, 12, and 8. And Kyrie's averaging
Popularity
28,
contest, bro.
6, and 5.
Yeah, you don't understand. That's what it is. It's numbers are like, but at the same time though, if it's a popularity contest, why did Sabonis make it last year?
That's true.
Bonus.
Like Sabonis, like
No, Sabonis
Like,
was
he's not his
decent
dad.
last year, but like
Sabonis
no,
played
but-
well.
no,
Levine
but if
should
it's
have.
a popularity contest, why did he make it? Like it's Sabonis.
I mean, you're gonna have flukes, but the real question we should be asking is, why the hell is Damian Lillard not a
Yes.
starter?
That's my biggest problem, easily.
Why the hell is he not a starter?
No clue.
I was about to bring that up, dude. West All Stars, he definitely should. Well, what are the Mavs right now? Like the 11th and 10th seed?
They're
right
not
now?
even in the playoffs. So
Listen, this is no disrespect to Luca. Luca's a phenomenal player, once in a generation player. He's gonna be
Easily.
a superstar. He's gonna be a Hall of Famer by the end of his career. Hopefully, he wins a couple rings. But Damian Lillard has been carrying an injury-prone Trailblazers team for the past God knows how long. And if this isn't proof, I don't know what else like he needs to do to
Luca
prove that.
Luca said it himself today. He actually thinks
Mm-hmm.
Damian Lillard Should have been a
I started
starter.
over him.
He's averaging what, the third highest amount in the league point wise. He's averaging
Bro, I
almost
think
30
since
30.
I think since like 2011, 2012, like Lillard has like the most clutch points in the league, which like 5 minutes or under.
Dumb. I don't understand it at all.
He's
And this
literally
goes back.
the clutchest player in the league. Like that's what he is. He's literally the clutchest player in the league.
Yeah.
I'm not being Max Kellerman. I'm not taking Iguodala like Max Kellerman said. I'm taking Lillard. If you know, you know.
I think everyone knows, Maddie.
Yep.
Okay, so right now we are going to go into, we're going to do a draft, actually. We're going to do a snake draft of all-time Bulls players. They don't even have to be on this list, but I gave you guys a list of the top 50 Chicago Bulls players.
No, we're doing Bulls players that we watched, right?
I mean, then it really limits it. If we're going to do a
Okay.
draft,
That's fine. That's
yeah,
fair.
well,
Oh, we're doing all time then. Okay.
yeah, you can
It
use that
changes a
link.
lot. All right. Let's get it. So we're gonna go Malik, Zayim, Jamil, then me, and then we're gonna snake it.
Wait. So snake is I get first, and then you get fourth, Raheem, and then you get the next pick after that.
Exactly.
Okay. So I mean, it's all time, right?
Yep.
I mean, I'm picking Brian. No, I'm just kidding. I'm picking MJ.
I'm gonna pick D Rose over Pippen. Just cause.
Ooh.
Okay. Let's
Where are you
see.
writing this down, or should I write my own team?
What's up?
I'm writing it down.
Okay.
I got you.
I'm gonna go with Scottie Pippen.
Yeah, I was about to say, if you don't draft him, we have a problem. All right, I'm gonna go with, just because I love how he plays, Dennis Rodman. I love his play style. And I really, 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 really want to go with Jimmy Buckets, but Reggie Theis was a problem, man. So I'm gonna go with Reggie Theis. He's a big guard back in the day.
Interesting. Okay.
Wait, hold on. Can I ask a question?
What?
Who is Reggie Theis?
Okay.
He's a
so
point. He was a point guard on the Bulls. I think he played in the '80s.
Oh, that's probably why
He
I
was a
don't know.
really, really big guard, really big point guard, strong.
Was he like a Ron Harper type? Because Ron Harper's like a tall point guard. And he can pass the ball.
What?
Was he like Ron Harper? Because like Ron Harper was like a tall PG.
Yeah, but he
Pass
was
the
he
ball.
was like he was big, not just in size and
big.
like,
Oh,
like
okay.
strength. Yeah.
Sorry.
That's weird. I don't think this website includes Joakim Noah. I'm gonna.
It
no, I
does.
see it.
Wait. What?
I'm gonna pick Joakim Noah.
That's a good pick. I can't be mad at that. There are better players than him, but I'm happy you picked him. I can't be mad at that. Go ahead, Zayim.
Did you guys pick Jimmy Butler?
No.
No.
All right, then I'm gonna take Jimmy Butler. Actually, wait, hold on. Fine, just give me Jimmy Butler. I already said it. Just give me
All
Jimmy.
right.
All right, Matic.
Okay, I don't know what website you guys are using, but I'm picking Artist Gilmore.
Okay, that was good.
I still don't know what website you guys are using, but you know.
It's at the bottom of the page, Matic.
Matic,
Okay.
your knowledge of
I'm
basketball
blind,
is good
blind.
enough.
All right. Yeah, I'm picking Artist Gilmore. Wait, I get another pick, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you get one more.
And... Wait, so if I pick like say for example, if I pick D Wade, is it like his whole career or just how he was on the Bulls?
How he was on the Bulls.
How he
Oh,
was on the
okay,
Bulls,
okay.
yeah. His Bulls
Um,
career.
I'm picking. Bro, you know what? I'm gonna get double bigs. I'm picking Joaquin.
Man, he was already picked.
What? Oh, come
Yeah,
on,
Jimmy had picked him.
bruh. All right. Thing is, I would pick Levine, but I don't think Levine wouldn't fit with Jordan. So you know what? I'm picking Pau Gasol.
Okay.
I'm gonna
That
get
actually is
Levine.
not bad. Pau Gasol was actually hooping with the Bulls, low key.
He was,
Yeah.
dude. 2015.
Low-key,
I'm gonna get Zach Levine.
Oh my God, are you serious, bro?
Yo, Zaim's
Ah,
team is looking really nice, but they're kind of small right
okay.
now.
I'm
They're
I'm
low
either
on
I'm gonna
bigs.
choose between either Luol Deng or Jerry Sloan.
Mm.
I'm gonna I'm gonna go with Jerry Sloan just because at that time he really did rule the league. He was
Yeah.
really, really, really good.
Yep.
I'll go with Jerry Sloan, my point guard
All right. So
or shooting guard, I guess.
yeah, Jerry Sloan was a two guard. I'm gonna go with Luol Deng, just because man, Luol Deng, and what? Real quick, sidebar. That man is doing amazing things in the city of Chicago. He's a real estate mogul. He's buying um broken down homes and projects, and he's renovating them and just doing amazing things in the city of Chicago. So I'm taking Luol Deng, and then y'all ain't ready for the smoke. This team is like all you want. You don't want the smoke team. I'm taking
Sorry,
Charles Oakley, bro.
okay.
Dude, I was gonna take it,
I'm
man.
taking Big Oak. You guys are not gonna want to mess with my team. I don't care.
Okay. Um, Look, if we're going by career on the Bulls, I'm gonna go Nate Robinson as my point guard. He
Okay.
was a cold-blooded
You know
scorer,
what?
bro.
Hey, I'm not
Like
mad at that, bro. I'm not
He
mad
was
at
a
that.
beast.
Kryptonite was a problem, bro.
facts.
Kryptonite was a problem.
Until he got his whole career ended by Jake Paul, but we don't talk about that.
Oh my God.
You're next, Zayim.
I'll take Horace Grant if he's not already taken.
No, he's not. That's a good pick.
All right.
How many picks does Matic have left?
Matic has
Two.
2 picks.
So these are my last two picks.
This is the last
Okay.
round. So
So
Matic
I
is
have
2,
a
and
shooting
everyone
guard
has 1.
and 2 bigs. So even though I've never watched this guy play, I'm picking Ben Gordon.
Oh, Ben Gordon, bro.
Yay!
Yo, but Ben
Uh,
Gordon's not a point guard, first of all. So him and Jordan are gonna have a problem playing together.
Yeah,
I'm
but,
just telling
but
you that
Ben
right
Gordon's
now.
not a ball. Ben
you
Gordon's
can
not.
put Jordan at point guard.
Yeah, but 2 ball dominant scorers.
No,
Ben
how
Gordon's
is
a
Ben Gordon's not a ball dominant scorer. But
Ball
ball
Yes, he
dominant,
is,
no, I don't
Matic.
think he needs the ball all times. Well,
Jordan,
I never watched him, so I can't really.
Jordan will figure it out. Trust me.
But yeah, Jordan, we'll figure it out.
The fact that Matic has MJ is unfair.
So I'm kind of like between. I kind of want like just a pure shooter. The guy just could bang, just like shoot the lights out.
Come on, bro.
Bruh.
Hot sauce.
So I'm kind of between Kirk Heinrich,
Okay.
Nico Mirotic, and there was one more,
Bruh. I'm not.
Steve
Don't
Kerr.
tell him. Don't tell him. Don't tell him.
and Steve Kerr. So I'm gonna pick.
Okay, whatever.
Man, I don't know who's a better shooter, Steve Kerr
Oh
or
my God.
I'm gonna pick Captain Kirk.
What?
I'm
Eh,
picking Captain Kirk. Yeah,
it's
I
all
said
right.
it.
He was good. He was decent on the Bulls. Wait, Ibrahim, who
He
do we have
leads the
so
Bulls
far?
all time in 3-pointers, right?
Okay, so
Yeah, bro.
let me
This
say
guy can shoot
the
the lights
teams.
out.
I'm gonna say the teams real quick. So Matic, you have MJ, Artis Gilmore, Pau Gasol, Ben Gordon, Captain Kirk. Zaim, you got D Rose, Jimmy Butler, Zach Levine, and Horace Grant. Jamil, you have Scottie Pippen, Joakim Noah, Jerry Sloan, and Nate Robinson. And then I got Dennis Rodman, Reggie Theis, Luol Deng, and Charles Oakley. All right,
Okay.
Zaim, your last pick. What's your last pick?
Me?
Yep.
I'll take Bill Cartwright.
Yeah.
Big Bill. Okay.
I like Zion's
Man.
team a lot. A lot.
I'm actually. Ooh. Well, let me just make sure he had good stats on the Bulls before. I'm pretty sure he did. I'm pretty sure he did. No, not good enough. I'm gonna go with even though he wasn't a starter, he was a 6-man. I'm gonna go with Taj Gibson. I was deciding between him and Tyson Chandler, but Tyson Chandler wasn't good enough on the Bulls.
Oh, you need bigs. That's why you picked them. Okay.
Yeah.
I was about to shit on you for not picking a certain guy, but it fits your team.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
My last pick. I'm surprised it went to this very last round. I'm really surprised. Tony Kukoc.
You know what?
Man, I
Can
was
I?
I was
considering
thinking
him.
about picking him for more shooting, but I had to go with someone taller. Is Kuko? What's
Kukoc is tall though. Kukoc is
Kukoc
tall.
played the
Um,
3, but he was pretty tall.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
was
Yeah,
almost
he's a
tempted
center.
to pick LaMarcus Aldridge, even though he didn't even play a game.
He
No, that
drafted
doesn't
him.
count.
We
Come on.
drafted him, but like, I don't know, man. I was almost tempted to do
I
it.
I wanted to get Steve Kerr or John Paxson just because they're cold-blooded killers. They're clutch.
Yeah.
I'm not taking anything away from Jordan, but they won finals for the Bulls. Like literally.
Matic.
Wait,
Matic
Abe,
forgot Kyle
Abe, can you
Korver.
say the teams again?
Matic, you forgot Kyle Korver.
Yeah, I'm really surprised Matic forgot Kyle Korver, bro.
Oh my god.
I said
This man
hot
picked
sauce,
up-
bro.
This man picked up Captain Kirk instead of Kyle Korver and Steve Kerr.
Bro, oh, that's so dumb. Oh
Like
my god.
Captain Kirk, I think has a record for threes for the Bulls.
Yeah,
But hold on, Captain Kirk does have the most. I think does have the most 3-pointers on the
he
Bulls.
does. Yeah, that's what we just said.
So
But Craig Hodges is another one that you guys forget. Craig Hodges won the 3-point contest.
Yeah,
And was blackballed from the league.
that's true. Okay, well, that's all we have for today's episode. I appreciate you guys joining on. Do you guys have any last minute plugs for yourself? Anything you want to say to the people?
add me on WhatsApp. Yeah, you heard that correctly.
Oh my god, this dude.
all right, Zayim.
Shut the bear.
No, dude. Follow Jamil Abid on Instagram.
Hey.
For sure. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Thank you guys for listening to another episode of the Clement Podcast. Peace out.
Peace.